we have to start recording. Okay, we did that in the first class also. So make sure that someone takes a look at that. If I do it, then obviously I'll start it. But if I don't, please take a look at that. Okay, cool. Oh, guys, fine. So what next? Now we do have a data, you know where to get this file from. Okay, and we understood max. Now, do you have any questions on max formula, how to use it? No questions, no discussions, understood?
Yeah, pretty much clear.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, okay, guys, fine. Now a lot of things are, based on your logic forming. Okay, now people who are already working in tech, they know that, right? See, what happens is, um, in college, they'll just teach you that, this is a noodle, this is a masala packet, this is water. Okay, and then when you come to a trainer like me, right, who's actually working in corporate, right? Now we people will, try to teach you how to mix them all and make a maggie out of it, right? A maggie noodle. And at the end of the day, you have to figure it out. How do you want to eat it? If you want to eat it with a fork or with your hands, or you want to try to eat it with a spoon. Okay, now the whole concept of me telling you this is, I will teach you a lot of things, but the application of it and logic building. Okay, we will practice them as well when we go to SQL, obviously, but then you have to keep sharpening your knife. Okay, that's the whole thing. You have to keep practicing so that you don't lose the skills. Okay. Cool then. Now let's see what is min. Min is minimum. Again, guys, equals to min min. I'll not autofill it this time. I'll just open a bracket, and now in the bracket, I can just select salary, and then uh, I'll just select the whole salary and then close it and enter. See, 36,000. Right. So it showed me. Okay, wait. Someone has texted. Who's yet? Give me one sec, guys. Someone is not able to join the class. Cool. So minimum is when guys, can anyone let me know if someone else joins the class? Please do let me know. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Hi, Johnson.
Okay.
Hi, bro. Okay, so when I do on min, that will show me the minimum value from the selected range. Okay. Now all the formulas are as simple as that. Okay. But what if there is some formula that you don't know what to do about? Okay. Even for those, when I just click on, min, and let's say I'm not aware of what min does. So in this thing, right, you can just go and click on this thing min. When I do that, I'll get a help section. Okay. And here it will explain me what is min and how to use it. Okay. And the whole syntax is given here. Syntax in the meaning how to, form this formula. Number one, number two, numbers three. You just have to give the numbers as inputs, parameters, right? Now, if I do it for age, 29 is the lowest age. That means he's the youngest. 29 is the youngest. That is Dwight. Okay. Now, if I do it for, let's say date, end date. Okay. Who left us most early? That is 49 2011, right? Yeah. So 49 2009, that is Kevin. Kevin left us in 2011. That is the most earliest exit from the company. Okay. So these are all the things you'll understand. And here there's the whole article. You can also read it in your browser from this thing. But formulas expect lookup. All of them are self-explanatory, so no problem with understanding the formulas. Fine. Any questions?
Yeah, you are saying about auto generate. How to auto generate means how it will calculate?
Auto generate.
Yeah, for formula. For example, main is equal to, now you are dragging from top to but particular row, right? From
Haha.
starting from the, uh, for example, D2 to D10.
Okay.
Uh, without drag, it will possible.
Yes, it is possible. But the thing is, what you have to do is you have to click on one by one, one by one. So
Manual work we have to do.
otherwise, yeah, all you can do is you can actually write it here. Okay, do D2 you can write like
Yes.
this. Okay, and then put a colon and then do D10. See? Okay. Even this is possible, or you can drag it. Both of them are okay.
Okay.
So you can also give a number like if I just do min, right? You can also give numbers like this 10, 20, 30, your own numbers. Okay. 40, and then I'll give 5 and then close it and enter. Right now, 5 is my answer out of all those 5. Yeah. So instead of giving these numbers manually, what we are doing is we are giving a range of numbers.
Okay.
Okay, that's how this works. Fine. Any more questions, guys?
No, Jay, clear.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
Okay, guys, fine, cool. All right. So this is pretty easy, right? So no problem with that. Okay. Okay, let's do one thing. Now that we are almost at an hour of the class, okay, let's just take a small break. It's 7:55, right? So can we be back at 8:10? So we'll be back at 8:10, and then we can continue the class for 30 minutes more, I think. Would that
Yeah,
work,
sure.
guys? Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
Jay.
yes,
Yeah.
sure.
Yes.
Okay, so I'll just type a message at come back at um 8:10. Okay, that's like 15 minutes of break.
Sure, Jay.
Okay, guys, cool. See you back in 15 minutes. Thank you.
Okay.
Good. All right, guys, is everyone here?
Yes, Jay.
Yeah,
Yes.
Jay. Yeah.
Okay, guys, cool, fine.
Yeah, Jay.
Okay, cool. Then let's continue. So, okay, we were done with min and max, and we also understood how to use it. Okay, now let's see
Recording
our.
on?
Yeah, it's on. Yeah, thanks for reminding. Okay, cool. I'll just close this up for now. Okay, now let's see how to use if. Okay, and ifs. Ifs is the plural of if. Okay. So what is if and ifs? I'll just put this aside for a sec. Let's do a new one. Okay. Now, if is a conditional statement. Okay. Now, whenever we talk about conditional statement, it's like if you're having coffee, I'll have coffee with you. Okay. So it's a condition. And if that condition satisfies, then I'll do this for you. That's the whole thing, right? If this is true, then I'll do this. If this is not true, I'll not do that. Or I'll do this. Okay. So if is a single condition and a single answer for it. Okay. For example, if the burger is less than 50, then I will buy it. Okay. Now, if burger costs less than 50, I will buy it. Okay. One condition, that is burger's cost must be less than 60. If this is true, I'll buy it. That's it. What if it's not true? For that, you can go with else. Else, I'll buy pizza. Okay. So if the burger is less than 50 rupees, I'll buy it. If it's not less than 50, maybe it's 75, then I'll go and buy pizza. Okay. So that's one condition. The obviously the first condition is if pizza costs 50, I'll buy it. One condition, right? And this is the second condition. If the pizza is less than 50, I'll buy it. If it's more than 50, then I'll buy pizza. Okay. Now what's the third condition? If okay, I'll just copy paste this. If burger is less than 50, I'll buy it. Else if, okay, else if pizza is maybe less than 100, I'll buy it. Okay. Else, someone has to mute. Okay. Else, I stay hungry. Okay, give me one sec, guys. Guys, sorry for that. Okay. So condition 1, condition 2, now condition 3 is if pizza costs 50, I'll buy it. Else, if pizza is more than 50, I'll try going for, sorry, if burger is more than 50, I'll try going for pizza. If even pizza is, greater than 100, okay, if it is greater than 100, or if it's less than 100, I'll buy it. If it is greater than 100, then I'll just stay hungry. Understood the conditional statements? Here it's a single condition. If the condition is true, what I'll do? Here, if the condition is true, what I'll do? If it is false, then what I'll do? Here, if this condition is true, if it is not true, then I'll go for other condition. Even if that is not true, then I'll go for this. That is when everything is false, I'll go for this. Understood, people?
Yes, Jay.
Yes,
Okay.
Jay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Fine. So
Yes, sir.
that's a small overview of how ifs and if else work, right? And then even in the real life situations, we do make condition, decisions based on conditions, right? So in the morning, if I'm able to wake up, then I'll have bath and go to office. If I wake up late, then I'll just go to office without taking a bath, right? We all have done that. So yeah, that's how the conditional statement works. Okay, and when we come to SQL, we will also see that in the documents how this is written. Okay, because there is something called diagram where you have to write the conditions and everything. Okay, cool. Now let's see how do we write if. Okay, now for if there is a very simple syntax. You write if, then you write a condition. Then if that condition is true, then what to do, and if that condition is false, then what to do. Okay, now obviously to start a formula, the very first thing that we do is, what do we do? Guys, what sign do we use to start a formula? Equals to. Yes,
equal to.
exactly. Yes, very good. So we write equals to, right? Now my compiler knows what am I doing. I'm writing a formula. Now I'll write if. Okay, so when I write if, I obviously click on tab to autofill it. I get the whole syntax. Logical test, value if true and value if false. Now my test would be, I'll click on salary. So my salary, if this salary is greater than 50,000, I'll write. Now that's my test. Oh, now this logical test is done. Okay, I'll put a comma. If this is true, if my salary is more than 50,000, if this is true, I will write let's say I am rich. Okay. Now, if this is false, that means if I'm making less than 50,000, then also put a comma to go to false. Okay. And this is a text. So I'll write it in dual quotes. See, dual quotes. Okay. Now, if this is false, I'll write it in dual quotes. I am not rich yet. Okay. And put a double quote, close the bracket and enter. See, so if I'm making less than 50,000, I'm not rich yet. Now for this, I don't have to write this again. Okay, what I'll do is I'll just hold this small green dot. If I just zoom it in, see green dot, right? Hold this and drag it till the end of your records till here. Okay, and leave it up. Another thing is you can just double click on it like this. Okay, see. Now the formula is applied to all the rows. Okay, because I have selected this row here. For this row, it will automatically go to second salary. Okay, for this row, it will automatically go to third salary. See the blue box. Okay, so wherever the salary is more than 50,000, right? These two, it is I am rich. Now what about 50,000 itself? When we talk about greater than sign, that means it is exclusive. When I write 50,000, it will exclude 50, right? So what I can do is I'll put equals to greater than, sorry, greater than equals to, right? And then I write enter. Now 50,000 is also included. Okay, so I'll just update my formula here. Nothing will change, but I'll still update it. Okay, cool. So now 50,000 and above 50,000 all are rich. Okay, so the answer here is I am rich. See, instead of that, everyone else who is making less than 50,000 are not rich yet.
Hmm.
Understood?
Yeah.
Okay. Easy?
Yes, Jay.
Yes, yes.
Okay, okay, cool. Okay. That's
Yes.
it. So whenever you're writing a formula, right, the Excel will help you with it. It will directly show you everything, right? The syntax, what it is expecting, what it is not expecting. Okay, and there is nothing much to change in it. So when I do if and else, it's expecting something. That's it. If you give it something else, it will just show you an error, right? So that's the whole thing that Excel is very easy to use because the formulas are very strict to syntax and everything. You can write formula into a formula. Okay. That we will study when we are doing a project. Okay. Now let's learn what is ifs. Okay. Mm, okay. So as I said, this is if condition. If this happens, then do it, else do that. Now let's try about ifs. If says multiple conditions. Okay. Now in ifs, what happens is first I give a condition, then I give the output I am expecting. Then again I give a condition, then again I give the output I am expecting. Okay, cool. Let's go. Let's go with ifs now. Salesman, team sales, accountant 20%. Okay. Equal to, this time I'll do ifs. That is multiple if conditions. Okay. Logical test one. Mm, that would be okay, cool. Now we have job title, right? So from all the job titles, okay, from all the job titles, if my job title is equals to, let's say salesman first, okay. If it is salesman, then if this is true, then I want to, assign them a team, okay. So I'll just say sales team. Done. Now let's write logical value, put a comma. Now let's write logical test 2. Again, if the job title is equals to, receptionist. Now make sure the spellings are right, guys. Okay. Receptionist. Then I'll put a comma. If this is true, then let's put the receptionist into front office team. Okay. Now let's put a comma again. Now this is logical test 3. Now if he's an accountant, okay, let's select the range again. This is the range. Okay, is equals to accountant. Give it a comma. So if this is true, I'll put him in finance team. Now let's just close it and click on enter. Okay, it did autofill for everything. Okay. Now if you see, I can just say that the heading is maybe team assigning. Okay, team assignment, team assigning, I'll say. Okay. So when I'm doing team assigning, See, salesman is in sales team. See, all the salesmen are in sales team now. Okay. Reception is in front office. Accountants are in finance team. Again, salesman and sales. Okay. Now, what about HR, regional manager, and supplier relationships? All these are NA. And the reason for this is we did not assign them any team yet. Okay. That's the whole reason these are NAs. So either we'll assign them a team, or just to show you people that this is dynamic. Let's say tomorrow the regional manager job title changes to accountant. So I'll just put accountant and see this got updated automatically. Okay. Now let's just say that, okay, supply relationships got promoted as HR. Okay. Now we have two HRs, but their team assignment is not done. So let's add it in the condition again. Again, put a comma, put the range, logical test range, and put equals to. If this is HR, then put a comma and put them into HR team. See, now all the HRs are into HR team. If I add some people, all I need to do is expand this formula and it will directly assign them the teams. Understood how to write ifs? Condition and what if it's true? Condition, what if it's true? Condition, what if it's true? That's all you need to do. Okay.
Yeah.
Everyone understood?
But this is just a if condition, right? Jay?
Yeah, if and true. If and true.
Okay. But in here in the bottom, which the thing which you performed for if burger cost is less than 50, buy it. That is else if and else it is different, or it comes under if s. I mean if.
Well, see, this part is like true. Okay, it's like multiple ifs. Now the else condition, can we write if else in ifs function?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the whole question. Now, what do you think? Can we do that?
I think we can.
We can. Okay. So the whole concept of ifs is we don't have a else condition. Okay. Now you can just go and click on ifs. Okay. Now we have a help section. So here we can obviously check if we can write an else condition or one default condition. And even if you see the syntax, right? We don't have anywhere else in this. That gives us a small idea that we cannot use else, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So see, something is true, one value true, something is true, 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 true. Okay. Now we can just go down and check. This is also all for true. Okay, logical test argument. If no true conditions are found, the function returns NA error. Okay. So this is more than enough. This text is more than enough. So if there are no true conditions, then we cannot give an else. Instead of that, it will just return an NA error. Got it?
Right, right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there is no else condition in this. You can put as many ifs you want, but there is no else condition.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
So,
Now,
so
uh,
the
uh-huh.
so the basic difference is just like if is just one condition. Ifs means multiple if you can put. That is the only difference. Right?
Exactly. Yes, yes, yes. That's the difference. Okay, now again, when I told you, right, that I'll give you everything, you have to put your own logic, right? So now we don't have else in this, right? We obviously don't have else. Now, what if we want a else condition? Then we can use something called the nesting of if conditions. Okay. Now the nesting of if conditions a bit complicated. We will see this when we are doing a project called bike store project. Okay. When we are doing that, I'll show you how to nest the if conditions. It is like if else ifs conditions. Okay. But you also have else in it. Okay. clear with both of this?
Yes, Jay.
Okay, okay,
Yes.
cool.
Jay, I
Okay,
have
guys.
a question here for
Yes.
ifs. So how
Uh-huh.
many logical test conditions can we add in ifs? Is there a ceiling for that?
No,
We can add as much as we want, right?
exactly, yes.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. So officially, obviously from Microsoft, there is no any, limit on this. Okay. There
Okay,
might be, there might be some performance issues once you reach a certain limit, but then Microsoft has not defined anything. And even I have not faced any issues like I have written like uh, I think 40 or 45 again, which is a small number, but there has never been any issue.
okay.
Okay. Now for things like this, okay, we can always go to ChatGPT and ask, right? So maybe even I'm curious now. So let's just say while using IFS formula in Excel, what is the max number of logical tests I can use in IFS? Mm, okay, can I handle up to 127? It says.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Okay, see, practically it can handle 127, but it is suggesting us to, instead of making that complicated, you can obviously switch to VLOOKUP. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, now the great thing about ChatGPT is, guys, see, now it did tell us the actual answer up to 127. Okay, then it told us how to use it. Okay, then it told us what is the alternative way. Now it is also telling me that, do you want me to show a smart trick to simplify multiple conditions too? Okay, now maybe a different perspective I can say. So instead of writing huge ifs, all I can do is use VLOOKUP and lookups, right? Yeah, obviously we can do that. We'll once we move to lookups, I'll show you how easy lookup is and VLOOKUP is. Okay, cool. So there's a whole thing about you know ChatGPT, that it will not just answer your question but also make sure that you get a lot of extra knowledge about it. Okay, cool. Now, any more questions on this, guys?
No, Jay, clear.
Okay. Everyone else is clear.
Yes, Jay, clear.
Yes, Jay.
All right, guys.
Yes, clear.
Okay, fine. Don't worry, when you're practicing or something, right? And if you come across anything else, do let me know. I'll sort it out for you. Cool, then let's move to the next formula. Okay, now the next formula is len, L-E-N, len. Okay, now let me just put this aside. So these are like I've given some examples, guys. Okay, so that you don't actually just have to go and do it for yourself. Okay, now let's talk about len. Now very easy, equals to len. Okay, and just select something. That's it. It will give you the total length 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. See, 12 numerical length. Okay. Now let's do the length for something else, equals to length, and I will select name, last name. Okay, enter. See, 7. Double click. I got everyone's last name's length. Now, why is this important? Where will I use it? I don't know. You figure it out. Okay. It is important for some perspective. It's obviously important. You just cannot say that it's not important. But where is it important? Okay. Maybe to find what your salary is in. Is it in lakhs? It is in thousands? Is it in 10,000s? Maybe that. Or maybe to validate something, right? If I'm asking the Aadhaar card number of you people, the first validation that I'll put is the length of Aadhaar card number should be 12 digit. right? The same for phone number also. In India, keeping aside the country code, the length should be 10 digit, right? Now, if someone gives me the Aadhaar card with the number like this, where it says 11, then I'll put a if condition. If length of Aadhaar card is not equal to 12, then pop up an error. Okay, so that can be one of the, applications of length function, guys. Understood?
Hmm.
Okay. Anyone else? Niven joined. Okay, no, cool. Okay, fine. Easy, length is easy.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Now, yeah, let's talk about trim first. Okay, then let's go to other ones. Okay, now trim. Trim is also again very, very easy, guys. Okay. So I'll just remove this up. So what trim does is it removes unwanted spaces from right and left side of the range. Okay. Now, whenever you're doing data analysis, right, you receive a data. You receive a lot of data from data engineers. When you receive it, you don't expect it to be in a great format. Okay, it's all messed up. This data can be of anything. Name. Okay, when someone asks you to type your name, by mistake I might write space JAI. Now, why do I need that space? But it was a mistake from my side, right? Now, for all these things, we do something called data cleaning, right? So one of the simplest ways to take off the unwanted space from right and left side of the character name is trim. Okay, now how does trim work? I'll just do equals to, I'll just do trim, right? Now, when I click on trim, see it says trim and text. So the input it wants is text. That's it. I'll select maybe last name and enter. Okay, now if I see Scott, Fruit, Hudson, right? All these have spaces. Okay, and see Malone has space in front of them, one space. Okay, okay, fine. Now let's just autofill it. Double click on the green dot. Cool. Now if you see all the spaces are gone. If I even do Malone, okay, when I double click it, obviously it will show me the um formula. Okay, to just alternate of this is I can do Control C, and while I do the paste thing, I can do values only. Okay. Okay. So now I don't have formula. And if you see Malone, there is no space in front. Okay. About that values only and things, guys, don't worry about it. I'll show you guys later how that works and why is that needed. Okay. But for now, just remember that trim takes off all the extra spaces from the end and from the start of any text. Understood?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Okay, guys. So it's already like 8:40. Okay. So tomorrow we will discuss left and right, D to text substitute, sum if, sum ifs, count if, concatenation, and days network days. Okay. Now let's do concat after this, and after that we'll do all this. Very, very easy formulas. Okay. And once we cover this up, we'll move next. Then I'll show you, okay, what is conditional formatting. And here you have not this. Okay, so this is Excel shortcut cheat sheet. Okay, now this PDF is all about all the cheat sheets that Excel has. Okay, all the shortcuts. See, what does all the buttons do? So you can go through it. It's just like 5 pages, and don't remember all of them. Just remember whatever are important. Okay, and whatever are important, I'll obviously tell you it in the class while I'm using it. But again, if you need any reference, you can go through this. And we'll see how data cleaning is done. Okay, we'll see what is conditional formatting, and then we'll see some charts. Okay, cool. So tomorrow we'll complete all the formulas, and maybe if we have some time, we can also go through conditional formatting. Okay. Okay, guys, fine. Any questions?
No.
Okay. Any discussion, any difficulty, any suggestions, any feedbacks? Okay.
Jay,
Yes,
sorry,
Joel.
Jay, first half of the class I was outside, so I couldn't attend. So can you just tell me what happened? I'll just go through.
Yeah, sure, Joel. See, we did not discuss much. I just showed, how Excel works and what all things we did. Okay. I just deleted that thing. Okay, cool. I'll just quickly show you. Okay. What I did is we just went to ChatGPT. Okay. And I just told ChatGPT to give me some sample data. Okay. So that I can understand the basic functionality of Excel. So when I got this sample data, right, I just, showed whatever we already saw in Google Sheet, right? I just showed that where are things lie in this, right? Like selecting it, right? Bolding it, doing it a little bit more, putting it in the center, and changing the background color and the text color. Okay, and after that we just put some borders like this. Okay, now you can also change the border style and border color from here, and we did all borders. Sorry, we did all borders here. Okay, and I just showed where are the basic functionalities, like here mm, you have merging, right? We know what is merge. We have text rotation, and we have the font here. Okay, and we have underline, and we have italics. Okay, then we have your data type. We have decimal, decimal values. You know this, right? Increasing and decreasing the decimal values. Okay, and then I also told them, we can give bad value and good value for something, but this just changed the formatting. Okay, nothing will change, only the colors from the background will change. So next time when you visit, you know what to look into. Okay, cool. I mean, nothing that important was discussed. Everything was very basics. Okay, and don't worry. So when we are going through the class, right, we will be maybe rediscussing all those things, because still we have a lot of things to do in Excel. So cool. Do you want to know anything specific?
Thank you. Uh, no, Jay. Second half of the class I understood everything, the conditions, everything.
Okay.
Once if we go through the tiles, I'll it'll be sticking in my mind.
Sure, bro. And another thing that I showed was when I just click on delete on this, everything will go, but formats won't go. Okay, they'll still stay. So to take them off, select it, go to clear and click on clear all or clear formats. Okay. Now when I click on clear all, now the formatting is also gone. So that's the whole nutshell revision kind what we did. Okay, cool. Anything else? Everyone?
No, Jay.
No,
Okay.
Jay.
Okay. Johnson, Bibu, Rohit.
All good.
No, Jay.
Okay. Pawan, Sai, Chitra.
All
No, Jay.
good, Jay.
Okay. Sekar,
No, sir.
Biswajit, Joel. All good. Okay.
No.
Okay, guys. Fine. Cool. Cool then. We'll meet tomorrow at the same time, right? 7 p.m. and we all will see the other formulas as well and how do they work. Okay. And then we will also try to make use of chat gpt to understand things, right? Because that is something that is necessary in today's time. Because see, you can be a data analyst and you can do a lot of hard work, but a lot of times there are some things that should be done smartly. Okay, and that's the whole reason why we are using ai into our work. Okay, now we have to be smart as well, because things are changing and things are getting faster at a very low rate, right? So there must be something that will put us aside from all the other data analysts, right? We have to be a bit smarter than them. So that's the whole thing about it, nothing else. Okay, cool guys, I'll see you back tomorrow at 7 p.m. sharp. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, hey, bye.
Okay, guys. Thank you so much for joining the class, guys. Do you have a great
Okay.
weekend? Enjoy your time, and I'll see you tomorrow 7 p.m. Thank you. Bye
Thank you
bye.
so
Good
much,
night,
Jay.
guys. Thank you. Bye bye. Good night.
Bye, good night.
Okay. Good night. Bye bye.
Hello, Jay. I have a small question.
Yes, Rohit.
Jay, I am using now this time company laptop, but I cannot use Microsoft Excel. But company provided a WPS. In
Uh-huh.
You can easily download in Google Chrome, but
Uh-huh.
I cannot use everything.
Okay.
So I have a question. First class, you guide me spreadsheet, but I have a login to spreadsheet in the Google. But
Uh,
and I created a Insta link and other links, but you cannot see, but I can see. What is
okay.
what is
That is, yes. That is because I had shared a specific link with you. So I
okay?
think you created your own file. Okay. So this is a common file between everyone. So here, if I go
Okay,
to Rohit, I cannot see anything. But I think what you did is you created your own file. Okay. So if that is the case, no problem. All you can do is you can open your file, click on share button. Okay. And then
okay,
change this to anyone with the link first. Okay. And after that,
okay,
copy the link and paste it in my chat and send it to me on WhatsApp. Okay. I'll
uh,
take a
i-
look into it.
okay, sir. Okay, Jay. If you don't
Uh,
want, can you share your screen and Sada again? See that again.
what?
If you don't mind, can you share the screen and see me net again time?
Oh, sorry. Okay, I did not share my screen. Okay, fine, bro. Sorry. I was not aware that I have stopped it. Okay. So can you see my screen now?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So you open your file. Okay. You go to Google Sheets and
Yeah.
whatever file you have worked on, you'll find it here. Okay. So maybe this is the file, for example, open it. After that, you go to this share button.
Okay.
Okay. Then we will change this permission to anyone with the link.
Okay.
After that, click on copy link. Now the link is copied. Now you just paste it into my WhatsApp chat and share it with me.
Okay. Okay, Jay.
Understood?
Yeah, 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 Jay.
Okay, bro. That's it. As
Okay.
easy as that.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Jay.
Okay, bro. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Good night.
Oh, okay, bro. Chalo. Good night. Bye bye.
Bye.